Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess, nice to meet you if you're new. And today I wanted to read you an old video of mine. Now I have a Dose of Colors Lip Swatches video on my page. However, it's kind of old. It's from when I had an older camera and I was sitting under a yellow light bulb. So obviously the swatches were like on yellow skin. It was really off. So I wanted to redo this so you guys can get a better look at these lipsticks now that I have a better camera and there's some natural lighting around today. And yeah, now before we get into swatches, I just want to let you know my opinion about these lipsticks, quality-wise, my review on them is the same. These might be my favorite liquid lipstick. They're very comfortable, they're long wearing. I've worn them through 12+ hour shifts and lunch and not had to reapply. They look amazing. They look good with or without a gloss. Yeah, they don't get chunky or clunky with gloss, so that's a plus. They change color the slightest bit after application, so I do recommend trying it out first if you can. I know now with COVID restrictions and such, you can't try things out at the store, but if you have a way to test it out first, please do test it out first. It just changes the slightest bit once you wear it. They look good with or without foundation on, so that's a bonus. I mean, depending on the shade. But overall, throughout the day, the color stays relatively close to the original shade. I always get compliments when I wear them. They do have the slightest plumping effect, which is nice. They make your lips look the tiniest bit larger. They're relatively easy to apply. If I ever mess up, I just take a tissue and wipe around. They mix really well with each other. If you want to wear 2 or 3 lipsticks together to get a different shade of lipstick, I do this all the time. It works out really well every time. The lipsticks are priced at $18 each. If you want, you can get them on sale during Black Friday or a few different random sale events they have throughout the year at doseofcolors.com. They also have them at Ulta. But yeah, I think that's the gist of what I wanted to tell you guys. So anyway, on to these swatches. All right guys, please excuse the angle here, but I'm going to show you what they look like in natural lighting. So I'm going to be wearing these with no chapstick or anything underneath. You can use chapstick if you want to be a little more comfortable, but I just want to show you the true color and such, so I'm not wearing chapstick. No lip liner either. All right, the first one is Nude Mood. This was a shade created in collaboration with BoxyCharm, and I believe it is no longer sold on Dose of Colors website, but I would describe it as a peachy pink nude. So this is the color Nude Mood. It's a really nice nude lip for my skin tone. I really enjoy this lip. This is one of my favorite nude liquid lipsticks. It just looks very natural on me. It doesn't look crazy. It looks really nice with lip liner. I will say that. I like it better with lip liner, but here's the lip without it. And let me show you how it looks with liner. I'm using the ColourPop BFF3 pencil. Normally you wear lip liner first and then the liquid lipstick, but I wanted to show you without lip liner first, so I put the lip liner on top. But this is roughly how it looks with lip liner. It just gives a little more definition to the lips, but still, again, a perfect nude lip. I just love this color so much. Next up is the color Stone. This is described as a dusty pink mauve shade, and this is one of their most popular colors. This is the color Stone once it's dried down. It's a muted pink color, and it's really pretty. It's a nice nude. I personally don't think this shade looks good without foundation, only with foundation. If I'm ever wearing this without foundation, I will mix it with a red tone lip liner or liquid lipstick just because it is really light, a little too nude for my skin without foundation on. But with foundation, you can pull it off. It's passable. Real quick, let me add a lip liner. All right, so that's how it looks with the lip liner on. Still really pretty, yeah. All right, next lip. This next liquid lipstick is the color Cork. This shade is described as a warm golden brown. This is the shade Cork. I really like this. It has a peachy undertone, so it's not entirely, I wouldn't say this is a cool tone. I'd still say it's a warm tone shade. It's really pretty. It's perfect for any kind of nude look you want to do. Now, this is another one of those shades that is a little too nude for my skin if I'm not wearing foundation. This is actually really close to my skin color. It looks like my skin if I'm not wearing foundation. So I only recommend this shade if you're wearing foundation, if you're my skin tone, or if you're going to darken it with something else. I also like darkening this one with either a brown or red liquid lipstick or lip liner. So yeah, that is the shade Cork. The next shade is called Mondays or Moondays. I like saying Moondays. Here we go. The description for the shade color is smoky marsala, but in regular words, I would say it's a pink with a purplish undertone. And while that's drying down, I just want to say, as you can see, I'm applying these really quickly. They come off pretty easily. They're really nice, but they don't budge once they dry down. So really nice with application. Easy to remove it while it's wet if you make any mistakes. This is the shade Mondays. It's a really pretty pink shade. It's not nude, but it's natural. This is one of my favorite shades to pick up. Without foundation, this shade does look slightly more purple, slightly less pink, so I prefer to wear it with foundation, but you can pull it off without foundation if you're my skin tone. But with foundation, it just looks amazing, doesn't it? This next shade is from the Dose of Colors Disney collection. This is the Minnie Mouse collection, and I'm using the shade Ladies First. The shade description says candy pink, and I think that's right. I personally don't like this color without a liner, but I'm doing it to show you guys. I don't like it. I find this shade to be rather unflattering because it's a cool tone pastel kind of shade. It doesn't go well with my warm tone skin, with or without foundation. However, this does look alright when I mix it with a different shade, like something brown or red, just anything darker than this. But I would never wear this by itself. I did try adding the same lippy pencil to see if it would help the lip look a little better, but it didn't make too much of a difference. Definitely use something a little darker than this one. On to the next lip. Next is the shade Irreplaceable. This is also a Disney X Dose of Colors collaboration. It's described as a cherry red, but as you can see, it's way more vibrant than that. It's a very pigmented shade, and a little goes a long way. Alright guys, as you can see, this is a very bright, bold orange-red shade. I like the shade for a bold look, but not an everyday shade if you ask me. I mix it with a brown tone nude liquid lipstick, so I actually mix it with Cork, and it looks really nice. It's a muted, more like a muted cherry tone red, so yeah. I would wear this for events or any kind of bold look that I'm going for, or I would mix it with a nude color lip to give it more of an everyday feel. A brown tone nude such as Cork is actually perfect for this because it will turn it into a cherry red shade. It is a bright shade, so just be careful when you're applying and removing this one. It will get everywhere if you're not careful. Oh my gosh guys, I think this is going to be the last one. Like, I was thinking about opening some of my new shades, but my lips are done with me right now. Last shade is going to be Brick. On the website, this is described as a brick shade of red, so think brown toned, darker type of red shade. Alright guys, and this is the shade Brick. This is a really pretty muted brick red, and I really love this shade so much. Like, I could wear this with or without foundation and it looks good. I will note though, if you wear this without foundation, it might age you a little bit. It does look a little darker on my skin. I think it's because of the brown undertone of the lip versus my yellow undertone skin. For whatever reason, it just makes me look a little bit older without foundation on. But with foundation on, I really love how this color looks. It's always really nice, and this is one of my favorite colors because I mix it with like all the other lipsticks and it looks great every time. This has just the right amount of red and darkness to balance out the muted colors in the other nude lips. But yeah, those are the lips. They're really nice. Again, as I said, I stand by my first opinion. They were really good lipsticks. The only one that I really didn't like was Ladies First. This one is the patchiest of them all, and it also is just too pastel, too neon. The other ones you can pull off, but this one, no. I hope this was helpful for you. Let me know what you guys want to see next time. If you do want me to open my new shades, I've got a few new ones in my collection that I haven't opened yet. Please do hit like and subscribe so you can see more of my videos. Let me know what you want to see next time, and that's all. Bye.